Well, when I was a little girl, little kids were always daydreaming. So yes, I used to always daydream that my name would be on the credits. And as a little girl, I did participate in church plays. And I would say it was like not my first passion. It probably was my second passion. Um, and as an adult, it was just more of, I just got into it. I want to say in 2006, I had a client who had a project and, he asked me to be a part of the project and it was a commercial in Florida. And so that inspired me to get back into it. Plays was just, at church, but it actually inspired me to actually, become a professional actress.
Now, before you were an actress, what was your occupation?
Cutting hair, barbering.
Oh, for how long?
Oh my God. Well, I started cutting hair when I was 11, playing around with it. So I've been licensed professionally for over 30 years.
30 years. Wow. Okay. Now, what was your first acting role?
Movie wise.
The first movie wise was, I want to say it was a short, I think it was in 2000. No, it was actually a series, a TV series. I want to say it was in 2016. And it was just me being a store clerk. And I believe it was called The Way, Way Down. It didn't take off. That was filmed here in Charlotte. And it was pretty cool. It was fun. It took place in a store and it was a few actors on set. So it was a fun experience.
Were they trying to pick up like on like Netflix or Hulu or like what was it just like a YouTube thing?
I want to say it was a YouTube thing because I did watch it on YouTube. Now, my major feature film was actually Redeem.
Oh.
That was the first feature film and first supporting role. And I had the opportunity to play opposite of Keisha Knight-Pulliam, who's also known as Rudy from the Cosby Show.
Mm-hmm.
And actually a really cool experience as well. I got to meet a lot of people on set. Everybody was really nice. We got to pray before we actually filmed every scene. So that was really nice to just, connect with God. It is a faith-based film, and it was a really good experience.
Now, what character did you play?
I played Rhonda Porter, an editor, and I was best friends with Keisha Knight-Pulliam, and she played a judge, and her name was Angela. Her character's name was Angela, so it was pretty cool. You have to watch it. It's actually on BET Plus still right now. Yeah.
All right, all right. Now you also done Kill Giggles. How that came about? What character did you play on that one?
That one was really cool too because, of course, it was about, killing clowns. That was different. So I didn't really get into the horror part of it because I'm just a detective. So I'm just trying to solve the case. So I pretty much just it was just an experience, just exploring and discovering the character and the scene, and it was pretty cool. It was different. Yeah, it was because it was my first horror film actually.
When you play detectives, now do you just like study them through like based on watching like cop shows, or do you have a friend who's a police officer? Like how do you get into that character?
Well, it's funny you say that. Yes, definitely by watching TV shows that have a lot of detectives in it. And I do have a client who is an FBI, and it's funny because he did kind of coach me a little bit on some stuff. So yeah, I did my homework, a little bit of my homework there.
Now, do you study Stanislavski or any acting teachers, or is it just like nature for you?
It's funny you say that because I have practiced the Meisner technique. I trained with Javon Johnson, Mike Pointer. I trained with the Actors Lab. So, and also Bass Sarenga. I like to learn from different coaches because not everybody has the same technique. So it's kind of like I just put in everything that I've learned together, if that makes sense. Kind of like a recipe. You get different ingredients and you put it together and you cook really good. So that's pretty much my my technique would be that. And just being present I learned to be present, which also comes together with when you meditate and be in the moment. So for me, it works for me that way.
Do you just get into these characters, or you do the method acting, or you just like switch off and on?
I would say probably a little bit of both. The method acting, and then of course getting into the character in the moment. You know what I mean?
How do you balance your personal life into the acting world?
For the most part, I've been doing pretty good with that. It's just, try to schedule around your working schedule in your personal life. I try to, if I have the time to do an audition, then I look at my schedule, and if it works, it's perfect. If I have the time off, then I will commit to the audition. But if I don't have the time off, then I will have to decline it. So it's all about availability for me.
How do you deal with negative criticism?
To be honest with you, I wouldn't even know how to answer that question because I haven't experienced. No, how they feel about it, that's their personal business. It's not, you know what I mean? They're not going to inspire me or influence me to, oh yeah, you're right. That's just not me. So I'm not easily influenced, if that makes sense, by someone else's comment.
I got you. Now, okay. Now we're close to the end. What are your upcoming projects? Are any filming in the works, or are you directing anything, or are you writing or producing?
Give us a scoop.
Well, I am in this TV series, Married to Crazy, and we just had our pilot private screening a few months ago.
Bidet company.
What's a bidet?
You know those French inventions that spray water on your backside after you potty? Well, this is the Australian version.
Bidet, mate.
I don't have time for this.
Excuse me?
We don't have time for clowning around. We need...
I'm sorry. I was just trying to bring a little bit of fun to the group.
There's nothing fun about a support group.
It can be. Shouldn't it be? You don't have to get angry.
Fun fact, you can't be angry while using a bidet.
Listen, boo.
It's pronounced Bo.
But you have two O's.
Oh, it's solid.
Which one?
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, let's just...
¿Tú eres que me traes aquí? ¿Qué quieres que yo haga? Yo lo que necesito es que tú me ayudes con los pies porque la casa la van a coger y la van a...
And that's a pretty fun show to watch. And it's about married couples going through therapy. And then also the Broken Church, I believe, is going to be private screening. Yeah, I'm not sure when, but I did get an email that it should be happening soon. And that one, Eric Roberts plays in that one. And I'm a nurse. And I play opposite of, I can't remember his name. I hate that I can't remember his name. I want to say Jason Berkey. And you did say something about writing. I'm not writing a script, but I did write my first inspirational memoir. So I do have a book coming out, and it's called From Pain to Purpose. And that's my baby right now, and I'm birthing it to the world pretty soon.
I'm looking forward to it. Now, what is your advice to younger actors?
Well, I would say hone your craft, take acting classes, audition regularly, and just network within the industry. And just know that, it takes time and patience for your acting career to take off.